Hello everybody, welcome back to Grand Theft Auto 5. My name is jfavignano, and today we're going to be looking at the Phenom 100 by Canal and Breyer GTA. November 100 Foxtrot. How about that? This airplane is a VLJ, meaning that's a very light jet, and that's the category that you would call it. So, since it is so small, I am going to try to get this thing into Grapeseed today. This is a add-on airplane, so you install it as such in the DLC pack fashion. And I also have noticed that it does have its own handling line. It flies a lot differently than most of the jets that you're used to in GTA, so keep that in mind before you take off in this thing, meaning that this is going to use a lot more runway than you're used to say the very least. So, with that said, let's hop up in this thing and see what it's all about. Just want to say really fast that these videos tonight are coming out late because spent not all day, but we had really long recording sessions today with the Code Zero guys to get some more Code Zero patrol content for you guys, and we had a blast doing that. So that took up most of the day, and now I'm a little backlogged. But regardless, videos are on their way, and I've been meaning to do this airplane for a while. Let's just pop in there. It's an insta-popper. You don't get an opening door on this airplane. It's got a steering wheel that actually, look, turns. Not bad at all. We have working landing lights. We'll turn those on right there. You can see how it sits there. Now, one thing about this airplane I have noticed right off the bat is it seems like it's a little high. It doesn't seem like it has the rear suspension compressed as much as it normally would with fuel. It looks like it has no fuel in it, kind of. That's my only little gripe about that. I'll show you the interior here in a few moments. But you'll notice we have the what I call the shopping wheel effect. Shopping wheel cart. Shopping cart wheel, that's what I meant to say. What am I talking about? And you look at the right rear and the left rear tires. See how they go in and out, in and out, in and out? Yeah, I call that the shopping cart effect. But regardless, let's look at the interior. We've got low-res images for the PFD. And it's a Garmin 1000 cockpit. I mean, I can tell that right off the bat. It's got those classic Embraer yokes. That doesn't seem to operate like the real ones. That's not how they really work. But regardless, they do look like that, believe it or not. Got a working attitude indicator there in the center. So that'll be helpful if we run into any adverse weather conditions. Which maybe we'll try that a little later too. You see the wing over there. That's awesome. What is a truck doing going down that dirt road over there? That's interesting. All right, enough blabbering. Let's get this thing in the air and see what it's all about. Remember, it's gonna be a lot longer roll than you're used to, so we're gonna go ahead and just power up, full power. Look at those wheels come to life there with a nice rumble. It's got a very nice feel to it. Really like the handling of this. So we're at full speed there, and rotate. Just bring it back. There we go. A little bit more. There we go. Nice. Bring the gear up. And we are out of Sandy already. All right, we're coming out over Sandy Shores right now. And we're going to head over there to Grapeseed here on the left. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit different. Normally, when we go into Grapeseed, we always shoot the approach to the eastern runway. We're actually going to land to the west this time. I want a little more of a challenge to see what this flight model's all about. I'm not sure how easy it is to slow down, but regardless, I think we'll be all right. Let's go ahead and drop the gear here and get ready. Now you're going to notice right off the bat, you're going to go, hey, that looks like it's like, I don't know, it looks like contrast has been taken out of the image there a little bit. That is not the case. That is the dirt effects on the airplane, and they're extremely exaggerated, to say the very least. Come over that guy right there. All right, slowing down, pull that power back a little bit. Little turn here to the left, and short approach to the runway. Pull the power completely. I think we have to do a touch and go here. Yep, back into it, back into it. Yeah, no. Almost died on that one. So, let's try that one more time. That was just a terrible approach. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, the dirt effects, not a big fan of on this particular airplane. Almost wish it didn't have it at all. We can fix that by hitting this. I'll show you what I'm talking about. If we go into vehicle options and clean it, we have insta clean again, see? But it just gets dirty so fast, which is kind of a shame. All right, this time we're gonna go out a little further and we're gonna slow down more. Now what's so strange about this is that I'm used to having an airplane model, you know, in GTA. And this flies nothing like those previous models. Let's pull the gear down, there we go. And let's line up on our runway. It's really hard to get this thing slowed down too. Watch those telephone wires, it doesn't matter. I don't worry about them anyway. I'm gonna start slowing this thing way down here. You can kill the engines completely and float a little bit, which really does help. There we go. And we're down. Well, we might have been better if we would have gone from the other side, but I just wanted to challenge myself today. Something a little bit different. Let's see how the taxiing is on this thing. We go to the right here. I mean, with that steering nose wheel, it actually is pretty realistic. Well, except for that, that's not very realistic. Not giving it very much power there, and it was sliding the nose pretty terribly. I don't know if this thing has enough power to even get out of grapeseed. That's the main thing here. But let's just do some non-legit backing up and stuff, and we'll taxi down here and turn around. We'll take off in the other direction, and I say we go to Los Santos and see what the landing is really like, because we're not really going to get the full effect here today. But yeah, the ground handling is pretty poor on this thing. It's pretty difficult to taxi. It's mainly because of that steering wheel. Oh, I love how the guy puts his arm out the window like, hey, hold my beer, watch this. Now let's back up here. All the way back up. I'm backing up all the way up against the tree line because I know for a fact we're gonna need everything. You saw how it was getting out of Sandy Shores. That'll work right there. Full power. Hope for the best on this one. Wish me luck. We're gonna need it. Start pulling back now. Try to get off. Come on, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Oh my God. Okay, so it wasn't a fluke. It was pretty much exactly how it was on the way out when we did our last touch and go. Yeah, it just seems like a much heavier airplane than it is. Shame about the dirt though. The dirt is kind of annoying, but after a while you kind of just start getting used to it. Let's see how it flies up at higher altitudes here. A beautiful day in San Andreas. We're gonna fly over the canyon here to the right. Picking up the updrafts of that mountain range. Yeah, it's a terrible looking image on the inside, so we're gonna do 2 touch and goes at Los Santos. We'll do one with the inside view my way, and we'll do one from the outside view, which a lot of other people like. How about that? And then we'll do a return trip back to Sandy Shores in the evening, the nighttime, so we can see what that's all about. And there we will have it. There's a good old Zancudo there on our left. Not going to go in there, mainly because I don't have the that enhanced trainer, the one I have linked in the description below. I don't have that one installed right now, so I'm not worried about it. There's a laser that just landed there, or an F-16. I think I have an F-16 installed there. Can't remember. But yeah, I'm not really worried about that. Let's get lined up here for our approach. I say we do a left downwind and land on the runway 31. We'll do 31 right, just in case we run into a head-on collision with a 747. Don't want to do that if we don't have to. But yeah, as you can see, as you fly through the air, the airplane picks up a lot of dirt. But don't let it discourage you. I'm very happy to see Canal making more airplanes. His quality has definitely gone up. He's been learning a lot, so hats off to him. Good stuff you've been coming out with, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate all of you modelers that, you know, convert models for GTA. I know it's a painstaking process. All right. There's the airport there. So instead of landing on those 2 runways like we normally do, those are the 1-2s, we're gonna land on the 3 1s. Now in real life, it would be 1-2 with a reciprocal runway of 3-0, but Rockstar wanted to be funny and make 3-1, so it would add up to 69. LOL, alright. Alright. I'm just pulling the power back. I just let go of the trigger on the right, so I'll start my left turn here. And we're gonna get the inside view because this is, remember, we're gonna do the first way, my way, and then we'll do it third person. So, starting our descent now. Looking pretty good. That left downwind, pull up a little bit more. There we go. And we're gonna do it the old classic way. We're gonna put the gear down when we are side by side of the threshold here. There we go. Gear comes down. I don't think there's a gear indicator in this particular cockpit, so that's kind of alarming. But we'll double check everything out here. There it is. Lane lights come on. We are clear to land. We're just going to get set up here and start our base leg now. So we were on our left downwind for runway 31 right. Now we're turning on our base. And Polecat is online. Hello to Polecat. So here's our base leg now. Kind of square it up a little bit here. There we go. And start our final approach turn. There we go. Let's start cutting the power back a little bit here. And line up on the runway. So now on short final for runway 31 right. Go a little bit to the left. It does feel really nice. I have it right at neutral, not hitting the right trigger or the left trigger. But as we get closer to the runway, I'll just start pulling that left one back a little bit. Because like I said, to land this plane smoothly, we just go all the way left, one back. Shut up, dude, I'm talking. Pull it up. There we go. Not too bad. Oh my god, okay, we're gonna add the power because there's cops here. Oh man, I forgot about that. Let's pull up. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, dude! Shh, this thing is not pulling. Wow. Yeah, that's not right. I'm sorry, but if you're in a VLJ, you're not gonna use an entire runway like that. I had full power and I was pulling back on the stick and I could not get that thing to rotate. It's almost like it has a CG like way, way behind the airplane. Good God. All right, we're just gonna do a teardrop approach and do a touch and go on 1-2 right here, just because, and I'm gonna fix this real fast because who wants to look at that dirty ass airplane? Yeah, we're gonna shoot an approach here for 1-2 right. Just because I want to do a third-person landing for you guys. I'm not very good at these third-person landings, but I'm going to try. Okay, there we go. Short final. Come on, camera. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone there. There we go. Have to be able to see a little bit here. All right, as we come over the threshold here, I'm just going to go pull the power all the way back on the left and start our flare. And we'll release it back to neutral. Wow, look at the float. Because I can't see how high off the ground I am. Wow, look at this. Nope, going around. That's why I don't fly in third person, guys. You can't see. I don't know how you do it. But you just can't see the how high you are off the ground. So with that said, we're going to do a flight back to Sandy Shores. Man, I already have to clean this airplane again. We're going to do a flight back to Sandy Shores. We're going to do a long flight, so I'll make it an evening arrival into there so we can check out the night lighting on this thing. Alrighty, we are at cruise altitude right now, and we are headed down towards good old Sandy Shores. We're going to be doing the Mount Gordo side arrival today. Something a little bit different. I like changing it up than what we normally get. But yeah, the airplane looks very nice at altitude in the evening time like this outside. just from that little hop of taking off out of Los Santos, where we are right now, I had to re-clean the airplane again. So, yeah, the dirt factor thing is going to get on your nerves if you like clean airplanes, but it's not that big of a deal to you. It's all right. I'm going to stick to the outside view for right now for you guys. Beautiful sunset off to the west. And we will begin our descent now. So we'll just push the nose down a little bit. And there's Cape Catfish right there on our left. You can see it down there, hitting turbulence right now. It's just to the left of our wingtip right now, right there on the tip. Underneath it. All right, very cool. Yeah, we're going to fly around Mount Gordo, and then we're going to go through Braddock Pass and be on our right base for the runway into Sandy Shores. Making our left turn here over Mount Gordo, and we're going to cut right between Braddock Pass here. And there's Grapeseed and McKenzie Airfield right there off our nose. To kind of do a visual approach to the runway, we use Highway 13 here as we come down this way. And then we'll put the gear down. Gear comes down right there, and double check our lane lights are on, and they are. Got the runway to our right, so let's go ahead and shoot the approach. Turn to the right, and what you do is right before the U-tool, you'll start making your turn here, right by this tower here on our left. Make sure you don't hit the tower, and you come real close to these tops of these little foothills here, and kind of go straightened out here. You can see the runway right off our nose here. Little turn to the right, we come over Grand Sonora Desert. And short final. I'm going to pull back just a little bit. I'm not going to kill the engines completely this time. There we go, a little bit. And then do it. Nah, either way, whenever you pull the power completely, the airplane just falls like a brick. I'm not gonna lie. And we already got to fix already got to clean it again. That dirt is really bad. Real bad, real bad. So taxiing, not very enjoyable. The flight model definitely needs some help. It needs a little bit of work. I'm not gonna lie about that, but other than that, I enjoyed flying it. Don't get me wrong. It's just it seems way too heavy for, you know, a VLJ like this. So take that as you would. But I encourage Canal and Breyer to keep working on his airplanes. I do like the fact that you know, it has the handling where you have to use more runway. I do enjoy that, but that's just way too much runway. I mean, we could barely get off the runway at Los Santos, which is really strange. Very strange stuff indeed. We'll make a left turn here. We'll taxi to the ramp. Not much of a ramp. It's a big dirt ramp over here. That's the Sandy Shores way. Alright. Turn our lights off. Turn to the right here. And I'm just going to park it right over here. It does not turn at all. There you go. Gotta go real slow. It still doesn't want to turn very well. That's all right, though. Well, guys, that's going to do it for this one. When we pop out, we just insta-pop out. See? Bam. Doesn't have an opening door or anything like that. But a fantastic model, nonetheless. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did as well. And I will see you all next time. Take care.